Boros Affinity, the name of the game here in today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, we're diving into historic with an affinity list in the Boros style here today. Now, this thing hails to us from Untapped, pushing roughly 60% wins. We'll cover that, and in the timestamps down below the strategy objective of this particular list, we'll go play that competitive Magic, and we'll close out in the fashion that we always do. Thank you for tuning in. If you happen to have a question or comment throughout today's episode, let me know. I love to hear from you, and feel free to swing by the Discord server. All right, let's get moving to Boros Affinity because this is a fun one and holds a lot of cards that I enjoy. First off being Lurrus here, being a companion for those returning players or newer players. This particular card is a companion card. It usually has a constraint and a benefit. The constraint here is each permanent card in our starting deck, and again, permanent card, has mana value 2 or less. And then once during our turns, each of our turns, you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. So very, very powerful to pull a graveyard stuff back. Huge advantage, taking a short game into a long game, giving you value over time. These things are very, very powerful. Now, additionally here, this deck runs Shadow Spear, one of my favorite cards. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. The one that people always forget in terms of what I call the pro tip here is that one. Permanents your opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. This is really nice against Squirrel Twin decks as an example. It can make or break a lot of things. So don't ever forget that. Like to hold the 1 mana up if you can, and utilize those things. So this deck certainly features 2 cards that I highly enjoy, as always. Now, we are going Boros colors, really splashing for red for Yosha Declares War. Now, this thing does a number of things. Being a saga here, it's got the 0/2 colorless artifact creature, the Omnithopter, then tap any number of untapped artifacts you control. When you do, it deals damage to target creature planeswalker, so giving you an ability to remove the board. Additionally, lastly, there may be a 4/4 closer to finish the game. Now, a couple of key pieces on that. We do have Darksteel Citadel. This artifact land also counts as dealing damage, so don't forget about that. Unlike the Esper list, we don't have a combo here with Ensoul Artifact because we're not running Esper and splashing for blue, so keep that in mind. But those things are very important there. In terms of the splash. Now, additionally, what's a little bit different in this particular list is we are running Esper Sentinel. This card is very powerful. In the affinity list, it gives us card advantage or kin. We got Toolcraft Exemplar. This thing gets big real fast, deadly real fast with that first strike as well. And then what I like about this is a little bit of a more wide strategy, giving us Retrofitter Foundry. This thing creates servos, it creates Thopters into 4/4 colorless construct as well, giving us a lot of ability and power. And then here on the top end, we still enable Machiko's Reign of Truth. You can make fun of me in the comments if you want. Ingenious Smith, and then Barbed Spike as well. So pulling here, additionally +1/+1 for each of our artifacts or enchantments. Very powerful. Then that's going to be a big game finisher there for you as well. So strategy objective of this list, really low curve, moving quickly, keep the pressure on, remove the lane stuff that you need to, hit hard, hit fast, and close the match. So that is historic Boros Affinity for us. Again, questions, comments, let me know. Let's go ahead and play that competitive Magic here today. All right, let's pop into it here. We're gonna find a match. We'll go to ranked, we'll go to historic, we will grab our Boros Affinity list and move into our first match. Let's make it happen. Here we go. Boom. Who is it? But none other than Lesser Eugene. All right, we can keep this. I like it because we got Esper Sentinel, we got a removal, we got Retrofitter here, and Barbed Spike. We got the right colors to make things happen. Ooh. This could be problematic. We'll find out shortly here. Volume's a little loud for me. Alright, 2 or fewer tapped lands. We can go dig. We can also put our spike in. Let's grab this one. And we can go over the top if we need to. No attacks. There we go. Now we are over the top as well. Next piece, we'll grab this one. Do they hit my barbed spike? We'll find out. Now this is probably one of our friends here. Yep. In terms of the creativity decks, could be that. Could very well be a creativity list. Let's grab Shadow Spear. We could equip that in the next one. Let's pop this thing in for now. Burn. Now we can start to pull Lurrus over if we want to as well. And this thing we can't forget about. Now on the stack, probably could have sacked it. I think they did it before we dropped that, actually. Alright, so we got a few things we can do here. Absolutely. We can grab the barbed spike for 2. We got that. Let's stick with this for now. Don't really need a lot of red, but we'll do it. I'm going to remove one. Can start getting some damage in. There we go. It's definitely a creativity deck. Ooh. We're still off on the land. We're gonna get this thing over. We gotta keep one on the board. Keep our friend here still. Now we could have played it and popped the 4/4, actually, which would have been the better play, but we made it out okay. So 2 things there. The one being that we could have played that there, made the 4/4. Luckily our opponent ran into mana issues. We'll take it. Never gonna complain about that. All right, second matchup here. Boros Affinity. Dun dun dun. Soaking in the music. Do it, do it, do it. Let's go. Alright, we're ready. We are ready. Vault's Graph. P. Alright, we'll go first. We'll keep this. Okay with it. Absolutely, my friends. Friend in here. Alright, so we can go with a barbed spike. Then we'll play this one. We can go with the 0-2. Or we could pull this in too, even. Ooh. Do that now. While we can. Esper. Could Rippler us. There we go.
Fear. You electro snack.
Alright, so our opponent here is going hard. Let's see what we can pull. Ooh, we missed. So only an artifact's gonna make that work. I'll get that going. It can go down. They're gonna hit it. We need to deal the damage though. So we can get, it's gonna be close. I think we have lethal. So if they don't hit, oh, they hit it. They hit it. Didn't matter.
I leave you with one last.
Let's see what they pull back. Ship. What are they gonna do? They'll crew. We will pass block here. Save there. And there. Ooh, so this is a good one. So a couple things. So we can play this and tap out. We can play this. Grab that. All right, so we got 4 here. We're not going to be able to remove that. We can take this guy off the board though, which is what we want to do. We got 1, 2, 3. And hit here. Okay, and now we can sacrifice the servo. We can sacrifice this one later. We got these two. We're gonna want to put the pressure on here. Ooh, didn't go for it. They must have another one. I don't know. We'll find out.
Your final terror is upon you.
They could play that back. We will find out. There it is. Protection from creatures. Artifact. All right, there we go. We'll keep that one for now. Actually, we won't do that because we want to do this. Make this thing bigger. And unfortunately, we will need to figure out a blocker here. So that's not going to give us anything we can use. That's not 7 yet. We needed 1 land to make that work. So what we need to do here is this. Now the problem is they have it again. Which creates a problem, because now they can go do that. If we can get 1 more land, we'll be okay. We'll see. They got their friend. If they play it back, that's game. Not bad though. I think we survived fairly well enough against this. If we would have had 1 more land there, we actually would have won. I think. Or would have been close. So they got 2 attacking, we can't do anything about. It was a good game. Not bad. All right, on to the 3rd and final. That can always be a tough deck, that combo deck. Reanimator. Once it gets to 4, becomes a problem. All right, 3rd and final match here with Boros Affinity. Can we turn it around? Again, that 1 mana. Ugh. Or if we would have got stuff a little bit more organized at the beginning, that could have helped us. We did not get that. We did kind of play a little bit off. This is a terrible, terrible start for us. Our opponent mulligan, we will also mull. And we will take this. We will keep 6. I'm actually going to drop this one. There we go. Because we can go these here. Probably a burn deck. Oh, it's a burn deck. Nope. On a red egg. There we go. That I can deal with. We'll see if they trade. No. Alright. We're in it. We are a-okay though here, so we'll enter tapped. We could play that. Let's get this one in. So the trick here on the return is going to be use the Retrofitter Foundry on our Barb, giving us a 4/4, and hopefully getting through and killing one of those things. It's usually a miss. Can be a miss. If we make it through this piece though, we may light it up. There it is. But we did take something off the board. Start there. Powers Retrofitter. We have this friend here. Go there. 6. Lethal. Boom. Mono red aggro check against Boros Affinity. Boom. Whew. A little warm. All right. Not bad here today. Some fast, fairly fast matches, kind of. Let's pull it all back together here. So, Boros Affinity. We broke down the list. We went and played that historic best of 1. We took down the first one, the Azorius list. Then we lost to the Reanimator list and closed out against Mono Red Aggro. So nice run all around. We did go 66%, 2/3, 1, 2 out of 3. Not bad. We'll call it a big W here today. So thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community. On top of that, questions, comments, as I always say, let me know. I love to hear from you. Thank you to all the members as well. I truly appreciate that. Additionally, lastly, questions, comments, come swing by the Discord server. We got a ton of Magic the Gathering content available to you here on the channel. Additionally, we got a lot more coming your way. So thank you again, as always, for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you again soon. Enjoy the Boros Affinity list. May your draws and pulls be good, and may your matches be swift and fast. We'll see you again soon. Mythras, out of here.